Good morning, Bob Nuchow here, wearing my Michael Santiago People's Eating Taco hoodie with his artwork, A Cat Eating Taco. I'm reading two pieces of prose from my book, Childless Cat Man here, available on Amazon, of two rescued cats now gone as my feline angels. The first is an excerpt from HOPETOPIA Bound, an unfinished manuscript started and left undone years ago, and heaven opened up for Nellie. Poe and Cita are now my recently adopted rescue senior feline roommates and lifelines. I hope you enjoy my words for Luna and Nellie and love our feline companions as much as I do. And here's the first piece, Luna and Nellie. I had two beautiful rescue elderly feline guardian angels until Luna passed. Nellie, along with her adopted sister, my dearly departed feline soulmate Luna, both rescued me at the onset of my cancer. Years later, Nellie continued to rescue me from my lifetime depression. Nellie was my adorable, clingy, very vocal, beautiful, short, furred calico roommate. And yes, she was a very special and important lifeline in my self-made world of isolation from family, friends, and people in general. I enjoyed my time in having deep philosophical conversations with Nellie. I tried to pick up her vocabulary since she severally refused to speak any of mine. Although Nellie does have and voices several different sounds, they include an adult sounding short meow, an annoying, whining, attention-getting meow, a staccato mimic sound of birds while observing them, a high-pitched mewling kitten sound, which she sometimes almost whispers softly, a short grunting of a meow, a huffing sound in a meow, a voiceless meow uttering a soundless open whisper, and a couple different purrs along with several others. And Nellie was very good at sharing her moods with various facial expressions, and yes, she had those puppy dog eyes to interrupt whatever I was doing to get me to focus only on her. Nellie softly sneaked up when I was reading, sat quietly just one arm's length away, close enough to make her presence felt. And of course, I felt her stare. Her stare reached in and shook me loose from the words, another world on the pages I had immersed myself in. Awakened, I looked up as she sat with an intently curious face, focused on me, tilting her cute furry head side to side, her gaze locked in on me with those two cute damn puppy dog eyes. And yeah, of course, I had put my book down. Who wouldn't? She had me. Luna, my first rescued cat, thought of herself as a German shepherd. Luna was my long, dark-furred, golden-eyed feline soulmate. Luna came to the back door of my LA apartment emaciated, at a weak 5 pounds, just one day before I received my diagnosis of esophageal cancer in 2006. We rescue each other and nurse each other into a healthy life together with Luna's adopted rescue sister Nellie back in Los Angeles after my cancer surgery, and then here in Albuquerque. Luna was my dear, sweet lioness, young at heart. She had always been a chow hound, wanting to eat any food she saw, no matter how bad it was for her and felines. She loved both frozen and cooked corn on the cob, cheese, cantaloupe, like my first cat, Simus. Luna disappeared for 8 days when we first relocated from Los Angeles. I don't know what the hell she did to those coyotes while she was out there, but the local coyotes always avoided her outside from then on. She had always loved to climb up on the dining room table while I was about to eat, watching and trying to eat whatever I was eating. I miss Luna, Nellie's adopted sister. And that was the first piece. And then, of course, I lost Luna. Luna finally succumbed to her deteriorating thyroid and kidney disease, exhaling her last breath as she lay motionless on the floor. Nellie was there as I sat with Luna those last minutes, gently stroking her fur. Luna was placed in the good hands of best friends the next day, my one weekly day off for communal cremation. Her name was etched on the communal memorial to visit. Luna was gone now. 10 straight days working almost 120 hours, including 5 16-hour double shifts, kept both Nellie and me inside the apartment after Luna passed. Nellie and I finally went outside on my one day off from that last job. Nellie knew Luna was gone. She sniffed places Luna was and would let out a sorrowful howl. Yet Nellie was beginning to enjoy the 100% attention she had begun receiving. Nellie became a lot more talkative, resulting in many more interesting feline human conversations, as was evident. Nellie had rescued me once again, weeks after I was laying in bed, contemplating the unthinkable. Nellie said, "Meow." Yes, Nellie did say meow. And she said it over and over and over again, lying sprawled vertically on my chest, paws stretched around my neck, gazing deep in my face. Meow. Yes? Meow. Okay, I'm getting up. And with that, Nellie saved my life. No, it was nothing dramatic. It was not like she woke and dragged me out of a burning building. She just simply, repeatedly made her presence known. And that was enough. Nellie had shaken me back to her reality. She had broken through my shroud of gloom and doom with a simple meow. Meow. I'm here, and I'll need to be fed, kept warm, taken care of, and loved. And that takes money, which is not being made lying in my bed. So she saved me with her meows. She saved me with her gaze. Her gaze would be lost in a desperate attempt to find me if I stopped existing. She saved me with the vision of her being abandoned, confused, betrayed, afraid, and saddened without her constant, much-needed, loving attention. My rescue elderly feline angel pushed me back into the hamster wheel of securing paid work again, for rent and bills needed to be met soon. Nellie and her needs finally got me climbing out of a cocoon of solitude that had spun around myself. Nellie said, "Meow, enough!" And that was another excerpt from HOPETOPIA Bound. And of course I lost Nellie, and I buried her in the bosque with Mother Nature's beautiful landscape by the Rio Grande River here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this is called Heaven Opened Up for Nellie. I sat at the entrance to the bosque waiting for the person who was loaning me her shovel to find a forever home for Nellie. A pre-spring sun broke through the pause of overnight clouds and rain as if nature was giving Nellie a beautiful and loving send-off. I laid her to rest under a huge cottonwood tree in the bosque by a shallow Rio Grande River sandy bank. Her spirit will soar with the wind as hot air balloons rise above. Porcupines climb tree branches, and her big cougar cousin prowls the wetland. And those are my pieces for this reading. I hope you enjoy them. Keep hope alive, and until next time, take care, and thank you for listening.